I was talking to God yesterday about my future, and we know God said He give us the power to create wealth. It's not that I desire all the tangible things, but as a mom, as a parent, we tend to desire leaving some type of legacy behind, to put our children in position where they don't have to beg, borrow, steal, just do anything out of alignment in order to obtain these things. And it's not about wealth, but having sense of some type of accomplishment. And I started talking to Him about it because He won't allow me to get a job. Qualified for the position or not, nothing ever falls through. And He told me the power that I gave you to create this wealth is inside of us. Me specifically, because I was the one asking Him. He said to me, it's easy for me to lay the things you desire in your lap. But He also said, it's easy for you to forget that I did when I do. Deuteronomy 8:14 say, make sure you don't become so full of yourself and your things that you forget God, your God, the God who delivered you from Egypt, the God who delivered you from your problems. And we all think, even I thought, God, I will never forget you. I know where I come from. Waking up this morning, I scrolled past an old interview of Will Smith. I'm gonna insert it so y'all can see it.
What's your relationship like with money?
You know, the first half of my life was gather, gather, gather.
Mm-hmm.
And the second half of my life is going to be, you know,
give.
But what happens is you just realize none of it can make you happy. And once you've bought everything you want, and there's literally nothing on earth else that you want to buy, I just wish that was a gift that everybody could have, because there's nothing that material can do to satisfy you. When you realize that no relationship, that no money, that no kids, there's literally nothing that can make you happy. That happy is an internal.
This interview was not only confirmation, but it blessed my spirit. God loves to bless us. He loves to surprise us. It's hard to be surprised when nothing really surprises you anymore, because you've obtained everything. We've acquired every tangible thing so early on in life. We'll start to feel there's nothing He can give us that'll really be or feel like a blessing if it's always in our reach. He didn't say it's not easy for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven simply because they're rich, but it's because most of them start to feel like they don't need God because they already have everything. They feel like, why work on a relationship with Him for wisdom, blessings, spiritual growth when they've already maxed out in growth physically? Watching that video reminded me of Ecclesiastes. In the end, it just means nothing. And we want to get to that place because what we're doing now, our jobs, the thing God is having us do, is not really producing the fruit that make us feel like we have the power to produce wealth. But He's saying if we don't build with Him first, all that other stuff we try to build too soon, just gonna leave us feeling empty in the end. I don't know who else in this season with me, but I don't want to get that far just to feel empty. We just got to trust the process. Trust God gonna supply our needs in His timing. Y'all be blessed.